This is everything we did on our first day in Mexico City. We're staying in Roma Norte, so we started the day by walking over to Panaderia Rosetta to pick up a coffee and one of their famous guava pastries. This is one of the most famous bakeries in Mexico City for good reason, but it was super busy, so we ended up taking our coffee and pastry over to the nearby Plaza Rio de Janeiro to enjoy it there. And once we were caffeinated and had a little bit of sugar, we were off on our mission of the day, which is vintage shopping. Mexico City has some of the best vintage shops, and every time I come here, I always score with amazing pieces. We started the day at Goodbye Folk, which, to be honest, is one of the best curated but most expensive, and I've actually never gotten anything here even though I come every time. Then we continued strolling around Roma Norte, going into a bunch of different vintage shops. My absolute favorite one is called Roma Vintage. Emma ended up scoring this incredible pair of pants, which I was so mad didn't fit me, but I'm glad she got them. And I got this super cute Von Dutch hat. We continued strolling around and then ended up leaving Lilo at the Airbnb and then took an Uber over to Condessa to continue our mission. First though, we stopped to get lunch at Pizza Felix. Please comment who you think got a single espresso martini. After splitting a pizza and one of us having an espresso martini, we went to D-Lab, which is another one of my favorite vintage stores in Mexico City. I have gotten so much here in the past, but today they just didn't have anything that I liked, which was so sad. We then headed over to San Juniper, which is owned by this really nice guy, Leon. He actually brought us coffees. It was so lovely. They have well-curated vintage here. I got my most incredible Marlboro jacket here in the fall, and he also makes a lot of custom pieces himself as well. Weirdly, the only thing I ended up getting today was a perfume. This place is called Perfumerica, and it's right in Condessa, and they even made me my own little label with my name on it. It was very cute. We had 2 more stores to check out that were on my list of places that I've scored big before. The first one is called Amnesia. It's really weird, to be honest. It's usually like 99% weird, 1% good, but I've scored good in the 1% before. But unfortunately today was about 100% weird. We went over to one other store before getting in an Uber back to our Airbnb to take a little bit of time to chill, pick up Lilo, and then took an Uber back to Condessa for dinner. We tried to go to Maiz Show, but the line was just way too long and we were really hungry, so we went to Sente instead, and it was really good. And that was our first full day in Mexico City. Let us know if you have any recommendations for tomorrow. Bye!